Hello, everybody. It's the New York session as we have been waiting. Okay, let's give it a minute, and people from the Telegram are going to join us. By the way, the market is already, it's moving towards the previous day high, as we said earlier. So if it's if we get NASDAQ to reach the previous day high, we'll look for another sell from that level actually. Although now we could already see that at least there is an interest of buyers, based on the yesterday's trade. It was really, it's an amazing day anyway. Let me show you the trade that we took yesterday. So remember that yesterday we were taking this trade and the trade ended up giving me a minus $50 loss, right? Let me see. Where is yesterday's? Yeah, yesterday was March 3rd. So the trade that was already making 100 and $170 thereabout ended up giving us a loss of minus $50 because I wasn't paying attention to the trade. And so I'm going to show you the equity hedge account as well. But the market is opening in about 3 minutes and the stock exchange market is opening in 3 minutes. So let's see. There has been new progress with the war. So the risk is still there somehow. So at some potential levels, the market would be selling, would be buying, would be selling, would be buying. Okay, so that's why I think that we might still get another sell today. Okay, so this is the equity hedge account, right? You see we're back to $5,000. Anyway, at least we're not in drawdown, though we did lose a profit that we made yesterday. Now though, we need to only make $240. We've already almost passed yesterday because the trade reached 340, so that means we only needed about $10 to pass. I didn't close. I wasn't managing the trade, so the trade went a 1 to 3 risk to reward. If you see the setup over here on the 15 minutes, this is the setup down here. The trade went, from where we took the sell, it went straight into this level. There is a demand zone to the left. It's on the 4-hour. There's a demand zone to the left. That's why this level was respected. I wasn't paying attention to the chart. If I did, there is a candlestick pattern that whenever you see that candlestick pattern on a zone, you should, just take action immediately. And that's also one of the candlestick pattern I normally use for entering trade. I didn't pay attention to that. And that exact candlestick pattern was what formed over here. Like if I had seen that, and it's because I did not mark the zone to the left as a zone, and that's exactly why that happened. But anyway, lesson learned. Today, whatever profit we see, we're gonna take some profit quickly. We need to pass the phase 2 this week, either in 1 trade or 2 trade. We're gonna pass it, and let's get it done with. So in about 1 minute now, the market would start moving like in a certain direction. But I'm expecting that we should be able to take all right, so we've started now. Let's see. If we're going to sell, at least NASDAQ should reach the previous day high. And actually that presents a opportunity to scalp the trade, Previous day high is about 131 points. So because of that, I'm thinking that I might actually just scalp the trade to that level. Guys, I'm gonna enter a buy. I just entered a quick scalp buy because I know that NASDAQ should go into the previous day high, right? So it's very close by. Anyway, I'm just not the best trade, but just gonna put a quick risk on it. I'm gonna put a $50 risk on it right here, and then I'm gonna target the previous day high. So potentially we can make about $100 on the trade if it plays out. If not, we're gonna lose another $50. So I just entered the trade now for a buy based off of the current formation. I'm going to set my stop loss now to about $50 loss alone. So Oh yeah, let me show you the. Anyway, I did enter an impulse trade, but I hope that we don't take the stop loss quick. But it's happening too quick right now. It's like the market is pushing down already. You know, the sellers are already like trying to push the price downward. So potentially now, what is going to happen is that the volatility is there. You know, buyers and sellers are trying to compete. Who's going to win? Who's not going to win, and all. I'm hoping that we don't take the stop loss first. I'm going to do 2 attempts today. So if they took me out first on a $50 loss, then I'm going to potentially hold on. But now I'm in the trade. I'm currently in Jordan right now. The reason why I entered the buy is because, you know, I know that NASDAQ is going to go for the previous day high, and I want to scalp that movement. So that's actually why I entered this trade. And I didn't enter at the best price as well. So I would advise that you're careful if you're going to take the buy. I'm trying to put the stop loss now, but I want to be a little bit careful. I don't just want to put the stop and then they go straight to my stop and I would be cooked. Okay, anyway, I have to put the stop loss now. So I'm going to put my stop here, somewhere here, I believe, 24861 level. So I'm going to put my stop at the level 24861 level. Okay, I need to make sure that it's not too much of a loss so that I wouldn't be cooked. Okay, it's $57. I think $57 is okay. So let me leave it at $57. So I'm risking about 1% now on this trade, but it's a scalp trade for NASDAQ to complete the move to the previous day high. When that happens, we are going to at least add some profits to the account. When NASDAQ gets into that level, we're going to look for a sell or setup from that place, or if they just continue, you know, just going up. Let's see, hopefully we make money. All right, so now let's wait. The risk has been set.